poker gods now whether he gets the cards. There's nothing else he can do.
Yep.
He's got to raise it here.
Call.
It's just flat call.
All in.
That's good play from Achilles, actually. He's
20,000.
This is the exact same way it went with the queens against the ace-king.
He slow played it well, and he's going to call and maybe put in a raise here.
Call.
Call.
Or does he really want to get involved?
What is Eddie London thinking?
Well, he's thinking there's two of us to try and get rid of one player. Obviously, when you're heads up, it's a lot more difficult because it's 50-50, but it's when there's two of you against one.
It'd be very odd, won't it, if the 10-6 ends up taking on the king deuce instead of the 2-7s? I'd call it exceedingly odd.
I can't see Achilles folding this. Surely he's got to call the all-in.
Is it possible that Eddie London misread his hand?
I think Achilles has deduced that London is on a massive hand, and he's thinking, okay, I'll leave you to it.
I'm thinking he may have 2 10s. I'm thinking.
Surely doesn't think he's got 2 10s. I think London's thinking, right, let's both of us try and go up against him because we've got more chance. And now he's thinking that. Achilles is thinking, all right, you've just flat called his all in. You must have a big hand.
I think London thinks he has 2 10s. I don't know.
Achilles, you've got to call this, surely.
I mean, 20,000 is a pretty big bet at this stage, though, isn't it?
Well, 20,000. How much is in there? There's 60,000 in there. He's getting 3 to 1 his money for a pair of 7s. Stick it in. Stick it in, Achilles. Come on.
Cool.
Good boy.
He has called. And Mickey Wernick getting a chance to triple up here. Although there is a bigger chance for him to get knocked out. Mickey Wernick all in. They'll be betting on the side between London and Kalakis. And this is
now it's time to check it down.
This is very interesting. There's 90,000 in the pot, which makes a king the operative card for Mickey Wernick.
It's a great flop for Achilles.
Check.
Check it down. It's got to check it down now.
You had a feeling about that.
Wernick still looking for the king.
Yep.
Right now, Achilles Kalakis is on the verge of taking this pot. A 7 would be a real bingo card on the river. It would make a full house for Kalakis.
It would.
A straight for London. And look at that!
Oh, no!
It's been counterfeited!
Oh, no.
Mickey Wernick has got out the back door!
Oh, no way!
Fantastic!
That is absolutely incredible.
He can't believe it!
Holy cabodly. Holy cabodly.
Mickey Wernick has been playing poker since Queen Elizabeth used face powder, but I'll bet he's never seen that before. The king high wins the pot.
My name's Mickey Wernick. I'm 61 years old. I've been playing poker 40 years. He used to be Mickey the Kid from when I first went out to Vegas in the early 80s. Now it seems a bit silly, Mickey the Kid. I'm the oldest kid in England, I should think.
No one to play with? There's always PartyPoker.com.
We're still three-handed here. Eddie London is our chip leader still with 252,000. Achilles is not far behind with 218,000, and Mickey Wernick is not out of this at all. He's won the most hands, but yet he's only got 130,000.
Mickey is basically not far from the position he was before he matched up with Kalakis, queens against kings. He's battled his way back in it. Achilles has been... Achilles has basically given all the chips up, and Eddie London is just treading water.
Cool.
Call.
That's odd. That'll have to send alarm bells ringing.
No raise.
What was that about?
He just wants to see a flop. Wants to see if he can outplay his opponent on the flop. He's a great player, Mickey. He can do that. $30,000 in there. And a clean miss for both players.
Check.
A 10 would be very interesting because that would give London the straight and Wernick would have the up and down straight draw.
Yeah. That's a very good card for London. Now the 6 would make him a straight as well.
Yeah.
It's basically up and down.
2 chances of a straight here. I think, yep, he's going to call him. And then Mickey's got to be a little bit suspicious here. He's thinking, well, if he's called my big bet, he must have something.
That's another 25.
Raise 25,000 more, 50 total.
That's a
25
great, that's a
to call.
great raise.
That's a great raise. That's a really good raise. I think he'll take the pot here and now.
This pot's big.
Mickey hasn't got anything. He can't call a re-raise with king high.
Nothing at all.
But he's got to make it look like he has got something and then he's making a great fold. But at the moment, little does he know he's winning.
Pass.
He's passed. Wernick's been outplayed there by Eddie London,
Wow.
who must have had the heart in his mouth, but that was really significant.
That was great play. That really surprised me, actually. He has got those gears he can change. And well done, Eddie. Well done. He just looks disinterested, doesn't he? He just looks a little bit fed up. He's thinking, Christ, I haven't had a good hand for a long time.
Did I remember to put gas in the helicopter?
He's come here to win. He doesn't want to come second. Or third.
Pass.
He wants to win this. So if he goes out, he goes out. He's going to put up a fight.
Cool.
Call.
Well, last time Mickey Wernick did this, it was a complete disaster. He got
Right.
caught bluffing by Eddie London. And he's coming in again.
Well, they're both not in such bad shape against each other. Oh, it's a lovely flop for Eddie London. 2 pair.
You wouldn't mind having
Check.
Queen 8 right now. You might be willing to check it.
$20,000
65.
Oh, that's it.
Oh.
That's the
Raise.
end.
to 65,000.
That is the
45 to
end.
call.
He's made a good move at the wrong time,
Re-raise
unfortunately.
all in.
Yeah, you can't call this, Mick, can you?
I mean, was this a situation, Michael, of Mickey assuming that Eddie London couldn't have the ace because he would have raised before the flop?
Yeah, he's tried
Pass.
to. He's made a move, Mickey. He's made a check raise, and it's the wrong time. It's a good move, but it's not paid off. That's got to hurt him, Jesse.
Look at this pie chart.
Well, it's predominantly yellow, isn't it? You know, with a little bit of green and a little bit of red. It's looking ominous, isn't it, for one of the other two? But if they double up against each other, then they've got 150,000, and they won't be down and out.
All going according to plan right now. But Wernick picking him off the felt onto the glass, and in some ways you could make an argument for Mickey Wernick going all in without looking at the 2 cards.
I think that could happen quite soon. Here's an all-in, yeah.
Raised all in.
Oh,
When you talk about the nicotine, Wernick will be happy to get action
The 54,000
no matter what the
total.
players have, as long as they don't have kings or aces.
okay. Oh, he's gone all in. Pair of 7s. Well, it's one the same. We had the ace king against the queens before.
It's the exact same matchup.
Yep.
It's the exact same matchup. And as Mickey says, it might be my turn, he says to Achilles. You won with a pocket pair last time. It is Mickey Wernick all in and needing to catch a pair to stay in this heat. This pot no less important for Achilles Kalakis, who says, the blood is pumping. Why do I have to sit down?
He's a 7 from heaven. Oh, he's hit his ace and his king. It's not looking good for Achilles now. He needs that 7 from heaven.
Yeah, there's only 2 bullets in the gun. And as you say, 2 7s in the deck. All's fair in love and war. And each of these players now, they've played this 50-50 proposition twice and each won it once.
Okay, 54.
Although this time even more significant because they're both playing for their life.
Yeah, he's down, but he's not out, Achilles.
Kalakis basically in the same position that Mickey Wernick was the last time these guys
All in on the blind.
crossed swords.
Exactly. So, you know,
Small blind.
never lose heart.
We're going all in on the blind.
He's declared his stance.
And
Guns.
Achilles has verbally declared all in on the blind. It's not usually, this is not a move